I love that song every time I hear it. Good evening, everybody. This is the No Cap Sports Show podcast where sports and convos collide. I am your moderator, Ebony Lofton, and tonight it's another juicy show. We have a special guest lined up. We want to talk about the upcoming boxing match. We want to discuss, again, the NBA 75th anniversary. And of course, we'll wrap it up with a little bit of NFL. So without further ado, let me bring in the guys.
Yo, what's up?
What's
going
up?
on?
How
What's good,
are
baby?
you?
What's the deal with our little bro at? Where you at, little
What's
bro?
going on?
Yes, he's coming. Good
Okay.
evening, Marcus Elliott on YouTube.
OG, what's up, baby?
Thank you
Maria
so much
Cruz,
every
salute.
week. We got Maria Cruz on Facebook. Love to see you. How you doing, darling? Good to see you tonight. Fellas, lots going on. Has gone
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
Lots
it is, man.
to discuss.
Absolutely. Hey, guys, look at man. Look here, man. Rest in peace, young Dolph, man. Rest in
Do
peace,
that.
man. That
way
shit,
too
that
soon.
that shit today is just senseless, man. It was just senseless. I mean, gosh, man. Come on, man. We got to do better, man. What's up, Corey Asbury? Yeah, we got to do better. We as people, man. We has got to do better, man. For real. This is just unnecessary, man. It's
Such a
too
good
much.
talent, somebody posted on Facebook they didn't know who he was, but man, if you heard the
They got a lot of talent.
oh my goodness, yeah.
And you know what I loved about him? He was independent.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was one of the
Independent.
guys.
He didn't ask nobody
Yep.
for nothing. He
Nope.
was independent.
Yeah,
He
that's
did
crazy.
it on his own. He's self-made. I respect
Of-
that.
Of course, we got to count on Arlon from YouTube said Jay Will looks like Day Day.
Debo.
Hey,
What's
Demetrius
up, Arlen?
on Facebook. How you doing,
Demetrius.
darling? Yeah,
Hey, you know what they said? The most dangerous occupation is to be a rapper.
Oh my
It
God.
is.
Hey, bro. Hey, listen.
It
It is.
Say it again.
It is.
What's
It
up
is.
with the thread on Facebook? Yeah, it's hard
up, Mr.
to,
Red?
sometimes you got those personas you got to keep up and everything else. It's just, it's unfortunate.
It is.
But, hopefully it will produce, everybody
peace,
giving
young
shout outs
brother.
and
Rest in peace.
being more conscious about what's going on. Streets,
True story.
they
True
don't
story.
love you back. They do
You
not
can
love
say
you
that
back.
again.
Man,
Yeah.
tell you what, you
Say
should have
that
left that on, man.
Hey,
For
for
real.
real,
forgot. No,
Why
I
you
forgot I had it on. Y'all know I'm weird doing the shows. I forgot.
Oh,
I had it on.
wow.
Now we gonna
Hey.
see the forehead print. though.
We know cap, baby. We know cap. We know
No,
cap.
I don't like wearing it during the show. I used to.
Why the hell we
forgot I
gotta
had it
look at
on,
that shit?
See what you did. Hey, Arlen, man. You leave my little bro alone.
I
Man.
had it
Fall
on.
back, Arlen. Fall back, Arlen.
Made me feel uncomfortable.
Let's roll, fellas. Let's get
Hey,
it on,
family,
baby.
if you don't know, we want you to please smash the like, hit the subscribe
Yes, we
on
do.
our YouTube channel. Set up notifications so that way you know when we're coming out. Want to remind you next week is Turkey Day.
John Turkey.
Yes, indeed. So we'll all be spending time with our families. Hope you do too, and you'll catch us the week after. We have another surprise for you as usual. All right, fellas. Let's get into it. With the NBA 75th anniversary team, who are your top 5 power forwards of all time?
Oh shit, that's easy for me. And I'm gonna make it quick. I don't even have to sit up here and say why, what have you. I'm just gonna say it just like this. I got no, and this is not in any specific order or anything like that or particular order. I got Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Karl Malone, Charles Barkley, Kevin McHale. Outside looking in, I got Elvin Hayes. That's my top. That's my top 5 dead or alive right now. Anybody argue with me? Come see me.
I wish I could.
Yes.
I might have to come see you. I ain't got all them. I got Kevin Garnett. I got Charles Barkley, Dirk Nowitzki, and Tim Duncan. For my 5th, I'm gonna surprise you, man.
Okay.
It's Dennis Rodman for me. It's Dennis
Good
Rodman.
job. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's my top 5.
So you don't have Karl Malone in your top 5.
No, nah, nah.
Hey.
Touche. I have to. Okay.
Because look, I'm gonna put it this way, right? So if we talking about non-champions, for me, Charles Barkley was a better non-champion. Everyone else I named was a champion. Charles Barkley ain't played with John Stockton his whole career. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look, Kevin Johnson.
What's up, BA?
But that's just me. That's just me. It was a flavor thing for me, and I'm gonna be honest. It's no cap, right? Fuck Karl Malone. I don't like him.
It is.
That's his
There
real
you go.
talk.
That's what I want to get out of you, right?
So it's personal.
that's
So it's
real
personal. I
talk.
got you. Yeah, right.
I don't even like
That's
Karl
what you
Malone.
just said again.
Hey, he came
Right,
to the
right.
Lakers and he fucked up my team.
There you go.
So fuck Karl Malone.
Okay. That's what I wanted.
I feel you. Hey, but look.
There it is.
Hey, look. It's personal, but Karl Malone was a beast. But I feel you though. I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. But hear me out. That's like me saying LeBron ain't one of my top 5 small forwards. But stay tuned because we ain't done small forwards yet. Go ahead, Jay Witt.
My top 5, I think I got Tim Duncan, Karl Malone, Charles Barkley, Kevin Garnett, and Dirk at 5. I gotta have Dirk in the top 5 power forwards, man. I mean, I hear the whole Kevin McHale thing for it, but I'm gonna have to come see you, dog. Like, you got. Hey, look.
Let me show you some footage.
Hey, look, you can show me footage, man, but that
awesome.
goddamn Dirk Nowitzki was a bad man, dog.
Okay,
Bad
right.
man.
He was
Hey,
all
look, and what solidified him with me was when I watched him beat that Miami Heat team. Yeah,
He
Dallas
did.
Mavericks played as a team,
Yeah,
but
but he
dog, Dirk
dominated.
Nowitzki
Yeah.
kicked their ass.
Yeah,
Like,
but-
single-handedly, he kicked their ass.
All I
Facts.
want you to do is go to YouTube, right? And I want you to pull up anything from 1981 all the way to
On that block.
1992.
You get on that block?
Hold up. We'll hit you with that up and under.
Over.
Them pump fakes was freaking
sir.
vicious of
Yes,
Kevin
sir.
McHale. That's all I want you to see, bro. I love you. Look, I'm not going to disagree with your lineup. I respect it, bro. But just do me a little favor when you get a little chance.
First chance you get. Yes,
Just
sir.
YouTube it. That's all.
I
Just do it, bro.
it still ain't gonna change my mind, though.
Stop discriminating on the 80s, man. They can play
I'm
the 80s,
not.
man.
I'm not.
But hold on. But
I got.
Hey, Jay Will, that
in all
thing
fairness, he wasn't born. He wasn't
gonna-
born in the 80s.
it's gonna show up pixelated.
He was born in 1996. I know.
94,
Kevin-
That was a great year. That was a great year.
Hey, Jay Will, don't worry about it, man. I'll tell you what he looked like. He looked like Brian Scalabrine. Don't even play.
Hey, no,
Oh,
hey, look, no.
Where my 80s heads at?
Is like how
No,
he look.
sir.
It's just,
Wow.
Hey, Marcus Elliott, where y'all
It's
at,
just,
man?
Wow.
That damn Dirk
Cody
Nowitzki,
Shuff,
man.
bro, what's up,
It's
baby?
hard not to put him in the top
No,
5.
Kevin McHale was a beast. He was a beast.
Kevin McHale was an
Monster.
absolute
He was a
beast.
beast.
My
He was a
goodness.
no doubt.
He was
No
a
doubt. Well, for me, Karl Malone, and mine is in order. Karl Malone, Tim Duncan, Charles Barkley, Dennis Rodman, and KG. I'm all old school except for KG. I thought when KG came into the league, because like I said, I was still kind of, what's the 90s, but, I adapted eventually. But KG, man, KG was something. I'm talking about consistently every night, 20 to 23 points every single night. Some nights he get higher, but he was, he was a team player. He didn't feel like he needed to dominate and take a whole lot of shots. He was efficient, and he also averaged 10, 11 rebounds every single night. Consistency, and that's why I take KG at 5. Yeah. But like I said, my first 4 are pretty much all old school.
You had Tim Duncan in there? No Tim Duncan?
Oh,
No, he had Tim
did
Duncan
I?
second.
Oh, okay.
Number 2,
okay.
baby.
Okay.
Hey, I got a quick.
Sure.
I got
Big
a-
fundamental.
Oh, I forgot
Hey,
about that.
so
Duncan is-
do y'all feel Kevin McHale got the best post moves ever?
Not over the dream.
Better
Not over
than
the
Hakeem?
dream.
Whoa. And what you just
two
said,
different
oh,
positions, though. You talking about
No. But the statement was Kevin McHale best low post moves ever.
But bro,
I don't know about
it's one of the best, bro. It really
one of the
is.
best. Absolutely.
It really is.
Yeah, but when you hear post moves, though, when you hear
Corey
post,
ain't far-fetched.
listen.
Still
When you
have
hear post
Olajuwon.
moves, you think of Olajuwon, dog. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
Dirk Nowitzki, too. Dirk Nowitzki has post moves.
I guess where he's coming from in terms of the actual power forwards itself or what have you, he
Right.
had some of the
Okay.
best
Okay.
or one of the best
Okay.
low post moves. He really did. That's why I want you to go back when you get a chance, man. Just take a look at him, man. Oh my, he was a problem. Yeah, Bird was a problem. Parrish was a
Small
problem.
forward,
Dennis
yeah.
Johnson was a problem. But Kevin motherfucking McHale was a problem. It was nothing you can do with him down there. Bottom line.
Yeah.
So, but and I keep and look at Elvin Hayes too, man. Elvin Hayes.
Yeah.
Elvin was a beast. beast.
That's when I started
Elvin was a
getting into
beast.
basketball.
So
Yes,
yeah,
Dirk was a problem too.
absolutely.
Now, Fred,
yes,
I'm gonna counter y'all with that. All right, when Mikhail played, it wasn't no 5 seconds now. So a lot of them moves he was sitting there doing, I wouldn't watch the videos. It was like 20 seconds down there of moves. It wasn't no 5 seconds.
Game to change, man. The game to change, man. Game to change, man.
Hey Mo, so you telling me Mikael was able to sit in the paint and just pump fake 8 times before somebody finally jumped?
He wasn't.
It was 3 seconds being called. 3 seconds. 3 seconds in the lane was being called back then. Called 3 seconds.
Let me get him on this, bro.
They called 3 seconds more back then. They do
He
now.
wasn't AC Green, goddammit. He wasn't Jerry curling your shit.
AC Green won't pick your ass to death.
That dude was shit up. My bad, guys, man. No, he get into. Let me tell you, he get into his bag quick, bro. Hit you with that up and under, man. It was not his footwork. It was not about the pump fake. His footwork was just so good, man. His footwork was on point. And this is before Olajuwon, goddamn it. So I'm just putting you on game in terms of that, man. But that's
my pops. My pops used to always tell. I mean, obviously, who I'm about to name, he wasn't top 5 or probably top 2. My pops, man, said Wes Unseld was nice, man. He said, I'm telling you, he said Wes Unseld was nice. He was an unmovable force. You know, he was a great rebounder. You know what I'm saying? Great rebounder like Charles Barkley and Rodman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he always used to tell me that because I was like, dang, I'd be like, Fat Boy. He was like, nah, he wasn't Fat Boy. he was good.
And let me ask you guys this about last night, man. What are y'all thoughts about the Golden State Brooklyn Nets game last night? What was very telling to you guys?
I think
Steph.
I think that shit was a total embarrassment for Brooklyn last night.
It was. That's why I say I felt bad.
Not only just about the game, it was just like
I felt bad.
Like even the fans was chanting MVP when Steph had the ball.
Crazy.
Like,
that was crazy.
It was just embarrassment, bro. Like it's like the fans. I mean, of course, we know this is like it's fans in sports. Whoever's hot at the moment, that's who you're gonna cheer for. But like, it's like they forget how good of a team Brooklyn really is or can be. And it's like they was cheering for another player as if they were the damn bottom feeder team in the league or something. It's like, come on, bro. You supposed to stay with your team through no matter what, especially a team that's actually good. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you know what? When you in Sacramento,
but hold on. MVP. Hold on. In all fairness, in the Garden, Kobe used to get mad. I went to a couple of games in the Garden to see. Man, Kobe got love in the Garden. Do you understand when the Knicks used to play the Lakers, when the Lakers come to town?
Right.
Man.
You know Kobe, man.
Kobe used to, the same way Steph got that love last night. Kobe got the same love in the Garden. Both games I went to.
Yeah, but the Madison Square Garden crowd is different. Fan base is totally different from
New York. Absolutely.
Yeah, and too, like they was cheering for like the best player on the court. Like Steph,
right?
Is he the best player on the court? I don't think so. I think KD is the best player on that floor. So if you got the best player in the game and your team is actually good, like I just think. I would never cheer MVP for another player that's in my
I get it, sure, absolutely.
Like, that's crazy to me.
That New York fan base different though. It's because listen, I remember when Kobe was getting cheers. It was 2 New Yorkers sitting behind me. I'll never forget it. Dude said, "Unbelievable, man, unbelievable! Kobe getting cheers at the Garden." I just bust out laughing with it. I said, "Yeah, I ain't getting cheers at the Garden." Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you what I noticed. A couple things that I'm starting to notice. Number one is the Brooklyn's bench. It just seems like they just got a you're right. They got a bunch of names, right? You know what I'm saying? Whether it's Blake Griffin, whether it's what's my guy from San Antonio, LaMarcus Aldridge and stuff like that. And you're right. I mean, there's a reason why they didn't play LaMarcus in the first half, what have you, because he can't defend for shit. You know, I'm actually concerned from a depth standpoint with Brooklyn, man. I do know that they have they got $20 million of exemptions that they can use. I know when you sign a free agent, I think anytime after December 15th or what have you, they can become tradable assets or what have you. So, Brooklyn does have 20. I think they got 3 exemptions that total $20 million. What have you. So that's something that they may have to look in big time, man. Another thing, Steve Nash, man.
We got our coached. He got our coach last night.
When he don't.
Say it again, man. Because skill set is winning.
He let Budenholzer out. Well, I ain't gonna say Budenholzer out coaching, man. KD was a one man team, so I'm not gonna say nah, bro. I'm not gonna say Buden because if Budenholzer out coaching, then he wouldn't have took him to 7 games all the way down the wire.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this.
Opinion.
What the problem in that 7th game or what have you is, like I said, he never called any timeouts to try to give KD any type of break or what have you. That's why KD didn't have no legs towards the end.
Nothing.
And I'm like, bro, you couldn't even call a timeout. I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? To get.
I got one thing for y'all, right? So y'all was giving us hell this summer about the Lakers' age, right?
Yeah.
Well, the Nets bench is old as hell too.
Yes, Brooklyn. Yes,
it is. And the difference is, right? They not just calendar old. They're like their bodies are old.
Yeah,
DeMarcus Aldridge, he got a heart problem. Blake Griffin knees is gone.
Yeah.
Paul Millsap never really was in true shape. So these guys are old.
Look, bro, I agree with you, but this is the part where we get you at. The problem is not the Lakers bench. The problem was you traded like 3-4 players for Westbrook. That was the issue within itself, and that's how this whole conversation started. You know what I'm saying? During the summertime, when that transaction first transpired.
And how's that working out for the Bulls and the Wizards right now?
That's the only thing. That's the only thing that I was talking about.
How's that working out for the Bulls and the Wizards right now?
It's looking good early.
Yeah,
okay.
Hold on.
Looking real good early.
You look at Montrezl Harrell. I asked you to. I asked you two little bros. I said, "Hey," you was like, "Well, we didn't need him. He couldn't guard pick and rolls and stuff like that."
My stand still stand the same on that.
Your stand still stands. He's giving you a double every day.
Well, he's working good for the Wizards, man.
But that's the thing, though. One man's trash might be another man's trash. He don't work. He don't fit everywhere. He don't fit.
Hold on, bro. Okay, and I agree with you right there. However, when you guys were in the playoffs last year, what the fuck did you guys do? You just left his ass for dead on the bench. You guys could have used him. You guys could have gave him some.
You want me to tell you why we couldn't use him? Because when we did use him, go back and watch game 1. When he got in, Ayton was kicking his ass every single play. He can't defend the pick and roll. Whenever they threw it to Ayton on the block, Ayton was kicking his ass, bro. Montrezl Harrell does not play no defense, Fred.
Not just the block. Do you remember how Brook Lopez looked in the pick and roll?
Was a matchup nightmare for every damn body.
No. Not AD though. Not AD. Not AD.
Chris Paul was killing them in the pick and roll too, because that's what Phoenix did. So you were not only getting killed on the block, but he couldn't play the pick and roll either. So he was a true liability.
Right.
My thing
was this, liability.
I'm happy.
My thing was this, guys.
We'll see how long it lasts.
Oh yeah, well, it's lasted so far so good. Because here's the thing, bro. My thing was this. Only thing you guys had issues with last year was injuries that AD sustained, that LeBron sustained. Had you ran it back with the same damn squad and made a tweak here and there, picking up the White Hobble or what have you, I think you guys could have ran it back and you guys could have been that much more successful. Or what have you.
I've always felt like that.
But general manager, GM, LeBron James, or what have you, felt that change needed to be made. No, I don't want to hear nothing about no Frank Vogel or the general manager that you guys
LeBron's
have
the
right
coach.
now. LeBron's the coach and the GM.
LeBron's the coach.
We all know that shit right
He checks himself in and out when he wants.
LeBron
he don't ask to go in.
LeBron
he checks himself in.
Hold up. You had Buddy Hield, right? Or Westbrook. Buddy Hield, which you need spot up shooting, right? He
Rebound.
Shoots 90%, exactly. He shoots 90% from the free throw line or what have you. He would have flourished within that offense, but you chose Westbrook over him. Now you can't even really play LeBron or you can't even play LeBron or Westbrook together. You got to actually give them staggered minutes together or what have you. You know what I'm saying? And you got to have Westbrook play, you know what I'm saying, in terms of the bench or what have you. Or you're going to eventually have to bring him off the bench because you can't play them two together. So I just don't understand why I just didn't understand a lot. I can't not understand.
We said that. We all said, well, look, we said that when the trade happened. It ain't like we just saying it. We've been saying that since the summer.
You get no arguments from me.
We've been saying that. But listen, since we on basketball, can Billy Donovan get some credit
absolutely.
Or is he a fluke? Talk to me.
No,
that man needs to come on, man, because I remember, man, he caught hell when once he came into the NBA. Oh man, it ain't gonna work. Come on, man. Let's give Billy Donovan just a little bit of credit.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man.
I mean,
and I'm not saying that Boston's gonna be the number one. I mean, Bulls will be the number one seed at the end, but I think they're gonna be there, man. I mean, like he just I don't know. I think he knows how to get the best out of players, man. Yeah, it's just like that year when Chris Paul went. Come on, man. Nobody picked them to go to the playoffs that year.
Look at
what were they, 5th seed?
Look at bro. I didn't think it was going to work with Chicago from the beginning. I really didn't. You put all those pieces together like that.
Man can coach.
But you know what, Matt? Like I said, Caruso. You look at what Caruso was doing. That's what I'm saying. These are key players that played for the Lakers. Ooh. I hate to go keep you know what I'm saying? I keep going back to that. I'm just like, you gave up all this for that. I mean, I just didn't get it, man. But you're right. To your point, man. Chicago's playing a nice brand of basketball, man. Them Phoenix Suns, man. Hey, just to let y'all know right now, there ain't no fluke. The hell with last year, man. They running it back again.
That shit was a fucking fluke.
That shit was no damn fluke.
Hey, Fred, name me. Hold on, Fred. Hey, name me one team they played in any round that had a full team. You can't.
I'm talking about right now.
That shit was a fluke, man. That shit was a fluke. We'll see come playoff time when they gotta play a full strength team.
What are they doing right now, Jay?
They're beating the Kings. They're beating the Pelicans like they should. They winning against this should.
That was my question, little bro. What did they?
I got no, but your statement was it wasn't a fluke. Yes, it was.
No, my statement. You're right.
Well, I think it's too early to say.
It's way too early.
Yeah, we'll find out if it's a fluke. We'll find out.
That's what I'm saying. We'll see come playoff time.
Hear me out, guys. I'm talking about. You know how, like I said, it's like I said, it's one season last year, what have you, and and see how it transpired the next year. I was thinking that they probably will fall off the damn, face of the earth, man. I didn't expect this in the beginning of the season, what have you, just to see what they're doing right now, and even without Aiden or what have you, hey, it needs to be commended, man. Somebody got to put some respect on Monty Williams' name at the end of the goddamn day.
I didn't expect no less.
I just like what they're doing.
I love Monty Williams.
I never said that they was winning the championship or anything like that. I'm just saying, opposed to last year and what they're doing right now today, man, it's quite impressive, man.
Well, you got to think though. Right now, everybody else is getting their chemistry together. They have theirs together. That's why the Wizards and the Bulls for me is a little bit more impressive because they didn't play together last.
Exactly.
year.
Absolutely.
You would expect Phoenix to come out and do this honestly, until everybody get caught up.
I mean, they did it last year in the regular season. They finished second.
Yeah, yeah.
And I also told y'all this summer, man, this Lakers Brooklyn thing, it's not going to be that. I'm telling you, Golden State and Miami. Watch what I tell you, man. If Kyrie don't come back, Brooklyn ain't winning, bro.
I ain't sold on Miami, man. Kyle Lowry is a fucking bum to me.
Are you guys really sold on Golden State? Are you guys sold on Golden State?
No, not like how Stephen A. be hyping them up. Stephen A. be saying there's no chance anybody be like, man, shut the hell up.
Yeah, nah. I like them, dog. Hey,
I like the way they're playing, but like I said, in terms of a championship contender right now.
No,
that's too early.
You're not gonna win no championship with damn Jordan Poole and make it the man, bro. Don't get me started.
Clay coming back. Clay be back next week.
I believe that when I see it.
He be back next week.
And Clay, look, and like damn, who said this? It was somebody I was watching, but like he said, Clay could really negatively affect that way they're playing.
Sure,
right now,
absolutely,
bro.
yeah. Because
he gonna take shots. That ball is going real well.
And he's gonna take minutes. And he's gonna take minutes away.
So now, with less minutes, less shots, for them type of guys comes lower confidence. So when they confidence a little shot, it's gonna mess up that flow a little bit, bro. We'll see.
Okay, all right, we'll see.
Great coverage on the 75th anniversary team and the top power forwards, guys. Love it. Mm-hmm. Well, family, as we promised, we have a special guest on who is joining us to discuss the upcoming fight. He has a book out and will share a little bit with us on that. Mr. Anthony Suggs. Welcome.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Welcome. How are you?
What's up, Suggs?
Good. How y'all doing? Thanks for having me on.
What's up, Suggs?
Hey, man, we appreciate you, bro.
What's up?
Absolutely.
How y'all doing?
How you doing?
Good, man. Good.
We blessed, man. We blessed to have you on, champ. Yeah, man.
Thanks for
I see you in your man cave. I seen you in your man cave, so you got a man cave down there?
Yeah.
That's a nice little man cave you got down there, man.
Okay, thanks. I work hard for it.
I
That's
know that's
right.
right, bro. I know that's right, man. Well, look, man. Like I said, it's a definitely an absolute pleasure to have you on, man. We just wanted to bring you on to get your perspective on this upcoming fight or what have you, and get your insight, analysis, perspective in terms of styles from both fighters and stuff like that. And then we also want you, what I'm saying, to plug whatever you plug. And I know you got a boxer size class that you teach and stuff like that. I know you got a book that you put out a couple of years ago and stuff like that. We want you to go ahead and go ahead and talk about those things, man. And let's go ahead and get right into it, bro.
Okay, thanks. Where you want me to start? I have a lot. Where
Start with
you
the
want
book,
me to
bro.
start?
Let's start
Start
with let's start with the book, bro.
start
Okay.
with the book and what inspired you.
Absolutely.
Okay. What inspired me was I realized that boxing was therapy for me because I had been through so much stuff as a child, all the dysfunction, uh, and you gotta get the book to read about it.
Yeah, we definitely will.
Um, the disabilities, the domestic stuff, that I thought no other child was going through that I knew of. So and I always wondered why did I have to go through that, and we not responsible for the families that we are born into, no matter how crazy it may be. But I went through a lot of stuff as a child, and I wind up when I first started. My father was North Carolina State Penitentiary champ, starting out. So and I was conceived after he was released from North Carolina State Penitentiary. Then he moved up here with my uncle, and and he met my mom, and I was conceived. And from that day on, he started teaching me how to box, and he taught me how to box southpaw, even though I was right-handed. So southpaw is a left-handed boxer, and
Yeah.
I just started, I fell in love with boxing. I fell in love with boxing. That's the book, The Beast Within, Still the Champ. I fell in love with boxing, but I never lived around an area that had a boxing team. So I was outstanding in sport in football, basketball, baseball. And then my parents moved us from Southeast to Dale City to try and that geographical cure, but that didn't work, because the same problems we had in Southeast, we took with us to Dale City. And that's when my parents split, and we lost the house, we wind up in Alexandria, Virginia. And one day after getting my ankle, I played for TC Williams high school football, and I got my ankle broke. I played running back, got my ankle broke, and I'm out front of my house on crutches, and this dude come down my street and said, "Y'all know anybody want a box?" Me and some of my boys was hanging out front, and I almost jumped off my crutches saying, "I do," and so I gave my ankle maybe a week more to heal. Then I started running, working out, and then Alexandria got like divided. So
Right.
if you lived in Delray, I lived in the Delray section of Alexandria. So if you
Yeah.
lived in Delray, if you went in town, you had to fight.
Absolutely.
Every
Yeah.
and in town where all the projects was.
Yep.
So so Delray in town didn't get along too good. But once I went in town, they realized I could fight. Then everybody wanted to be with me. But I started boxing, and my first 20 amateur fights, I had all of them was knockouts. And
Yep.
I realized, and that's what made me realize that boxing was therapy for me, because when I got in that ring and the bell went ding, it seemed like somebody clicked the switch in me. I didn't hear nothing, see nothing
Dang.
on the outside of that ring. My mission was to search and destroy. I just wanted to punish my opponent. And and I wound up punching my way all the way to the number one boxer in the country, number 4 in the world, the man to beat for the 1988 Olympics. You know, I, s- I, s- I suffered from abandonment issues because my mom died, and then I'm sorry,
No,
my
go
my
ahead, bro.
mom left me when I was 12, and I was the type of kid that needed that motherly love.
Right.
And then I had a son and a daughter while I'm preparing for the Olympics, and I get to the Olympic Training Center one night to prepare to go to the Pan American Games. And the night I get there, my daughter died. My
Mm.
daughter died, and I instantly got mad with God. Felt like God had dealt me a raw deal, raw hand. Um, God had already known all the pain and abandonment issues, everything that I was dealing with, and why would He take my daughter at that time? You know, because I wanted to love my daughter like I wanted my mom to love me.
Right.
You know, and then and at that time, you know, in the '80s, crack was hitting the scene.
Right.
You know, so I thought I was big and bad, and I was going to show God, right? You know, but by the time I must have got locked up about between 87, from 87 to 92, I must have got locked up about 9 times, you know, in and out of jail, on drugs, on drugs. And I just one day I woke up in jail, you know, asking God, you know, to help me get my life together. And I promised I'd do what I could do to help some young boy and girl not to go down the path I went down. God helped me out. I just got served 8 years for that last charge. My drug counselor, when I was in jail in the sober living unit in jail, said, "No, no, he can't do that to you. Because if you go in jail with these problems and situations you got, you'll come back out the same person."
Right.
You know,
Right.
he said
Right.
you need a long term drug treatment, and so
Mm.
he wrote a long, extensive letter to the judge. The judge reconsidered my charge, got me back in court, gave me a long term drug program. I completed it, and the rest is history. I started going around to schools, jails, churches, youth detention centers, prisons, wherever needed to telling my story. To help, you know, some young boy or girl not to go down the path I went down, to make better decisions, better choices in life, you know, and that's and in the process of that, we had this big time football player that came out of TC Williams called Tracy
Tracy
Fields.
Fails.
Tracy.
Yeah. And he was
He-
just coming home at that time, and this the newspaper reporter was looking for him, and she put out an ad, if anybody know how to get in touch with him, you know, contact her. And somebody replied to the ad saying, instead of doing a story on somebody like Tracy Fields, won't you do a story on somebody like Tony Suggs? I was featured article in the Washington Post magazine, you know, and she did an article on me, and then but the whole way through, while I was going through drug treatment and everything, everybody always said, "Man, your story sound like a book. Your story sound like a book. Your
Yeah.
story sound like a book."
True.
And I said, "God, if I hear my story sound like a book one more time, I'm gonna write a book. I'm gonna look at that as being
That's
confirmation."
right. That's right.
And I
Yep.
heard it that one more time. I got invited to come up to the prison ministry and share my testimony. And a lady came at me after the service and said, "Have you ever thought about writing a book?"
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that was my confirmation. I wrote a book, and you know, and in the process of that, you know, they did 2 documentaries on my life story, Out of the Ring, Still in the Fight. You know, so you know, I just go around trying to share my story to let people know, no matter how dark of a place
That's
they
right.
was born into, you know, you don't have to let that define you, who
That's
you
right.
are, or what choices and decisions you're gonna make in life. You know,
That's
so
right.
that was that. What was the next, man? What else y'all want me? That's how I came up with the book, and pretty much that's how I started boxing. You know, What was the next question?
Well, no, well, yeah, no, yeah, no. The next question was just wanted
The
you to
book.
touch on. I know you teach. Yo, yeah, go ahead, put that out there, man. And let me ask you this before we actually go into the next question. Where can we get that? Where can the we get that book, and as well as the audience get that book at right now?
Okay, you can find this book on Amazon,
Okay,
or you could hit me on my website at www.thebeast
okay,
DABEAST
the beast. Okay, that's
S
www
yeah,
dot the
the
beast with the
beast
THA beast.
within STC for Still the Champ. The beast
Bet,
within STC.com.
bet. Okay,
Yes,
that's a
sir.
bet. Also,
Amazon, or you hit
okay,
me.
y'all. I hope y'all got that audience or what have you. So he just plugged his website. We're gonna have him plug it again. Once he leave. Before he leave. Let me ask you this, OG. I know you teaching the boxer size class or what have you. Can you
Yeah.
explain that or what have you? Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, that's nice. I came up with boxer size because I used to work out so hard, so rigorous during my training. I was running from Alexandria to Haynes Point, around the park, back home every Saturday morning, and I call that my endurance run. And I used to work out so hard all the time. I always stayed in shape. I never missed a weight. And when I retired from boxing, I was just tired of working out. I said I'm gonna
Right.
eat what I want, drink what I want. I'm not gonna never work out another day in my life. So I chilled for about after I retired from boxing. So I chilled for about a year, doing exactly what I said I was gonna do: eat what I want, drink what I want. And I went to the doctor to get a checkup. Blood pressure was high, cholesterol was high,
Oh.
and the doctor didn't even ask me. He just started writing out prescriptions. I'm like, hold up. I want to make prescriptions my last resort. What do I need to do?
That's
Mm.
right. Mm-hmm.
He said change your diet and work out. I was like, shit. I was trying to get back. But that was something I knew how to do, and that was
Right,
something I
right, right,
loved
right.
doing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
I started doing that. Went to the doctor 3 months later. Everything was good. Everything was good. But what I noticed around me, a lot of people around me, especially a lot of females, didn't know how to do a lot of simple exercise. Boxing
Right.
is just a hit, high intense cardio.
Intense.
You
That's right.
moving, you working, you staying busy. You getting that heart rate up, and and I noticed a lot of people didn't know how to do a lot of simple exercises. So some just God rested on my heart to put together a little boxing routine. And I know people have fun hitting stuff and boxing.
Right.
A lot of stressful days at work, they want to come home and hit something, or stressed out, So it was a good stress reliever. So I put together a routine, and at first I was just doing it as a pilot program, and I was getting like 20, 30 people in class every week, and then the city found out about it, and they took the program from me and made me start. Well, I didn't start charging. The city started charging for the program because
Wow.
I like to help people get in shape. I like to help people, and that's how Iron Sharpen Iron came about.
Yes.
My
I got you
merchandise
on the shirts.
because
That's
I
right.
love helping people, and
Absolutely.
they started charging. I say it's been about 20 years ago, and the program been going on. Yeah, I said because I retired 21 years ago, and I started the program shortly after. So yeah, about 20 years ago, and the program been going strong ever since. You
Wow.
know, it's called Boxer Size, and
And this is for females and males, or just females?
females and males, open to everybody,
Okay. And
general
how
public.
and how do they join?
Through Alexandria, they got to go on alexandriava.gov for the city of Alexandria
Slash
boxer size.
recreation.
But then I'm started. I got a brand new program. We kicking off boxer size boot camp. That's coming up starting this Saturday at Veterans Park Community Center.
Okay.
What's the address on that?
Wait, take your time, bro.
14300 Veteran Drive, Woodbridge, Virginia.
Okay, repeat it again for me if anybody didn't hear, OG.
14300 Veterans Drive, Woodbridge, Virginia, starting at 9:30.
Okay, guys and girls.
That's a program I just started up bringing to the Woodbridge area because a lot of people that migrated from Alexandria moved down this end, and they want to know when I'm gonna bring something down this end. So here it is,
Okay, ladies and gents, like I said, don't forget my man Tony Suggs is having a boxer size boot camp this weekend. Okay, go ahead, repeat that address one more time, OG.
14300 Veterans Drive, Woodbridge, Virginia, at Veterans Community Center. A lot of people know where Veteran Park at.
Yeah.
I never even knew it was a community center down there until a friend turned me on to it. So we're gonna be at the community center at 9:30.
Okay, bet. All right, so we got that out there. Let's get into it, OG. So look here. We got a huge fight coming up this weekend with Crawford and Porter, right? Who you got?
Major fight. Wait.
First and foremost, who you got?
I'm not a betting man. I don't bet. That's a good thing about it. But I got Sean Porter. I got Sean Porter.
And go ahead and tell the audience why, OG.
Why? Because we got similar styles. We like to brawl. We like to get dirty. We don't mind rolling our sleeves up and doing what it takes to win. And then his resume is just so much more proven than Bud's. Bud, I mean, who Bud got on his resume? I mean, so Bud's not really proven to me. Bud a champion, he nice, but Sean a dog.
Aggressive, very aggressive fighter, super aggressive fighter.
Hey, OG, I agree with you 100%. I'm going with Sean Porter as well. Like I said, I just think Sean is the better inside fighter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Sean is a bully inside. I'm not saying that nothing against Crawford, because Crawford is that dude or what have you. But I think he's gonna frustrate Crawford. I really do, man. If he get him inside or what have you, I think he's gonna frustrate him big time. But like I said, we'll definitely see styles make fights. So we'll definitely see.
Make fights. Yeah,
styles make fights
all day, and it's a fight I can't wait to see because I think Sean gonna bring something different to the table with Bud that Bud never seen before or experienced. He's not just gonna be able to stay outside and box and look pretty.
Yeah, Sean gonna make him fight. Sean gonna make him fight.
He's gonna bring the fight to him. Exactly. Go ahead, guys. What you got?
What's that?
Now, me personally, I got Bud Crawford in this one, man. It's a reason why he don't have nobody on his resume, because guys was running from him. He been trying to fight Errol Spence for the latter part about 4 years now.
That's promoting though. That don't have nothing to do with Earl.
That's not Earl.
That's not Earl. That's not Earl.
If Earl, my man over everybody. I had Earl over Sean. Because Earl, he can brawl with you. He can box with you. He gonna give you what you want.
And break your whole body down. And break your body down.
I got Sean. I got Earl Spence knocking Bud out.
Okay,
and I do too, because like I said, I'm a huge Earl Spence fan.
Me too.
And the fact
wow.
I'm glad I'm talking to y'all tonight. See, I'm talking to a bunch of guys that know what boxing is about. Y'all about that Camp Sports Talk for real.
You damn right.
I hate talking to a bunch of people that don't really know boxing, just going by what they hear or.
Absolutely.
Right. And that's one of the reasons why we have you on, man. But just to get your perspective, man, because we respect it or what have you. But here's the thing, man. Like, and Mo, to your argument, look, it's Spence is not scared of Bud or vice versa. Like like Tony said, man, and like Big Bro said, man, it's all about marketing and promotions and what have you. This thing is money driven at the end of the day, bro. For real.
Right.
If they really wanted, I wish they would go back to the '80s where everybody fought everybody, whether it was Tommy Hearns fighting Leonard and Leonard fighting Hagler and Aaron Pryor fighting, you know what I'm saying, Alexis Arguello or what have you. I wish it was back in those days or what have you. But guess what? It's a money driven sport, man, and money rules it at the end of the damn day, guy. Yeah, who you got, Jay Will?
I mean, I got Bud Crawford as well. I think I agree that Sean Porter gonna bring something different that Bud never seen.
Right.
But just watching both of them fight, man, I think Bud Crawford, to me, I think he's a little better fighter, man. It's just like, Porter is a bully. You know, Porter got that power. He a dog. He like a junkyard dog. Like, he gonna be real aggressive. He gonna get real rough with you, but in the sport of boxing, that could hurt you as well. Like, being over aggressive sometimes can hurt, especially with the fighter that he gonna fight this weekend. I think Bud. I think the style that Bud has is the perfect combat to the way Sean Porter fight, man. It's just like, because Bud got power as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bud can get in there and box with you. Yeah, I agree. He don't have the resume like Porter, so it has allowed him to be kind of cute. But I also think Bud can get real dirty and act like a junkyard dog as well. So we're going to find out this Saturday. But if I had to put my money on it, I'm going to put my money on Bud, man.
Oh, yeah.
Who you got, Who you got, Double Up?
First, let me say this much. Hey, Tony Suggs, man, I appreciate you, man, because in 2014, you thought enough of my father to present this right here to Mr. Russ.
Okay, all right, that's your
father. Yes,
okay.
You know that because you and I talked. It's the Men of Courage Award in 2014. Absolutely. So first and foremost, I appreciate you, bro, for thinking about my father and giving that award. That was definitely a nice event. I'm definitely going with Sean Porter, not a Bud Crawford fan, but I am in the same boat with Jay Will. That fight can go either way. That's going to be an outstanding fight. But let me ask you this, man. Let me ask you this. About what year did you think boxing started to fall off and why? ESPN's Brian Kenny I heard him say a long time ago, the two sports that had the most larceny is boxing and horse racing. And, for years, man, people always thought boxing was fixed and, he taking a dive, this, that, and the third. But about what year did you think boxing started to kind of fall off? Was that more so right around towards the end of, like when Lennox Lewis and all those guys kind of faded out? Because remember, man, boxing was on the one for a long time, and it just fell off, and it still has fallen off. Why has it digressed so much especially over the last 15, 20 years?
Good question.
I don't really see boxing falling off. I mean, it's just a sport. I think we fall off from it. I think MMA took some of the glamour from it.
Wow.
The UFC, but I even watch that sometimes. But boxing just became so political and
yes,
and you got to pay the big bucks for it now. One time you could see the Friday night fights,
free,
and then go back when I was a child, ABC Wild World.
Yes, sir. Oh man,
there you go,
man.
So I think that may have played a part, and especially when they started charging, and you got to have apps now. You never know where a fight gonna be at now. It might be on ESPN Plus. You can't even find it.
You might not know where.
Look, Fox Sports even got pay-per-view now.
Yeah.
Fox pay-per-view.
The sports game just all over the place now.
That's true. That's a good point.
Hey, Tony, let me ask you this. Okay, going back to this weekend's fight. I you know what I'm saying, from your perspective, and it's a double-headed question. You're fighting Bud Crawford. How would you fight him? Then you're fighting Sean Porter. How would you fight him?
If I was fighting Bud Crawford, I would have to be a boxer. I would have to I feel like I would have to outbox him. but be the more aggressive boxer.
Okay.
And then again, I think again, really looking at it, I think Sean Porter got the perfect style for Bud Crawford, and being aggressive. And Sean can box a little bit too, so you can't sleep on that part of him. You know, he can box his way in. So, and a lot of people sleeping on that part of him, thinking he just gonna come in, junkyard dogging him.
Right.
Which I think he gonna give him a little boxing and surprise him. And then if I was Sean Porter, if I was fighting Sean Porter, like me, Sean Porter would be picture perfect for me because I was a brawler, and
Right.
the difference between me and Sean Porter, I could really punch. Sean, he not a devastating puncher like I was. No,
That's why he couldn't beat Earl. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and I think that's what's gonna make this a great fight because you never know who gonna bring what to the table,
Different styles.
and both of them gonna have to make each other fight.
Definitely
Yeah.
great fight.
I think
Absolutely.
Sean Porter gonna have to make Bud fight and draw him into his fight game, and Bud Crawford, I just got him staying outside trying to outbox him. All night, trying to jab, right cross. Then
Get that look off your face, Jay
quick
Will.
combination.
No, hey, I'm listening.
Taking off a quick combination, keeping him back on the jab.
Yeah.
I got Bud trying to keep him at the end of the jab all night.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna make a bold prediction. I'm gonna make a bold prediction for the fight Saturday. Don't be surprised. I'm telling you, don't be surprised if Bud is the more aggressor in this fight.
Mikes.
Right?
I won't be.
Because
That's a great point.
if you listen to the man
I feel-
backstory, like I said, like he's never had to be the aggressor. You know what I'm saying? Because he hasn't fought somebody to bring that out of him. But he knows he's a smart guy. He knows what he up against. When I heard his backstory about how his mom used to pay other guys to come fight, like he had to win a certain so he got that dog in him. It's just it's going to take somebody to bring it out of him. Now, first 2 or 3 rounds, Sean Porter might be the more aggressive, but then Bud gonna be like, okay, I got to get aggressive because I'm the harder puncher. He gonna feel like he's the better fighter. So if I can bring the aggression
Bud
to
gonna
him,
feel like he's
it's gonna
the
make
harder
him
puncher?
uncomfortable. Huh?
I say Bud gonna think he the harder puncher.
Oh, for sure. But he always gonna think he's the harder puncher.
I don't have Bud being the harder puncher. I might have him being the sharper puncher.
Yeah. Or better finesse.
Sharper.
Yeah.
But I don't have him being, and I don't have him being with a stronger body style. So I don't have him like being able to push Porter around the ring.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he wants. I don't think he want to see Sean. I don't think he want to fight Sean inside. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so.
It's gonna be a good fight. I'm ready.
I think he might try. I think he might try to see where he can get with it.
Exactly.
But no matter who Porter fought, I never seen him back up.
Me neither.
I doubt I see it Saturday.
Let me ask you guys. Let me ask you guys just to end this segment, okay? And starting with you, OG, I need you to give it to me. Top 5 boxers, dead or alive, all time. Top 5 dead or alive of all time. Give it to me. Let's go.
Man, I think
I know Ali has got to be in there somewhere, right?
Go ahead.
Who?
Muhammad
Who
Ali?
she said?
She said Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali, most definitely. He will be in my top 3. But then you got Sugar Ray Leonard. I mean, you got not Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson. You got Joe Louis.
Okay.
Sugar Ray Robinson, Joe Louis.
Going on out there. That's 3 you gave us so far.
I got Marvin Hagler.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
Okay.
No Tyson?
I would put Holyfield before Tyson.
There it is.
Oh,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
I ain't mad at it. All right. So look. Go ahead, OG. Keep rolling. If you.
And then you got my fighters like Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, Manny Pacquiao.
He would. I think he would be in my top 5, maybe 6.
Okay.
I like Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray would probably be. I would put Pacquiao before Sugar Ray, and then Pacquiao 5, Sugar Ray 6.
Okay. Okay. All right.
You know,
So let me give you my top five. I got right now, dead or alive, what have you. I got, and this is not any specific order, guys. I like Aaron Pryor. I like
oh,
Floyd
oh,
Mayweather.
oh, oh. Forgive me. You gotta forgive me for that. That's who I wanted to be like when I first started boxing. That's
That's
who I
my
wanted
guy.
to be
That's
like.
my
That's
guy
my
right there.
one.
Aaron
And
Pryor is my guy right
yeah,
there.
he probably would be my number one. Now,
Man, they don't understand.
everybody dug that guy. That was the most dug guy
They don't
in
understand. They
boxing.
don't understand, OG. They don't understand. I gotta tell my little bros to go ahead and put up some footage, man.
I
That was
definitely
Yeah,
gotta
my
put up
guy.
some footage.
You got it.
yeah. Because
Okay,
I
so
was
look,
trying to tell my son about Aaron Pryor. He had no clue who Aaron
Aaron
Pryor
Pryor,
was.
man,
Yeah, him and
Pryor.
Alexis Arguello had some great
Come on,
battles.
man.
Wow.
Hey,
Come on, man.
Alexis
the only
Arguello.
Pryor we know in my generation is Richard Pryor.
Richard
Yeah.
Pryor.
I thought you were about to say Terrell Pryor.
Man, y'all,
So look, okay. So I got Aaron Pryor, I got Floyd Mayweather, I got Marvin Hagler, I got Sweet Pea Whitaker, and I got Roy Jones. Those are my
Oh,
top
Roy
five.
Jones. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Those are my top
Who
five.
you got, Mo?
All right. So for me, I'm Jack Johnson. Like it wouldn't be no boxing today if Jack Johnson didn't do what he did. African Americans wouldn't be here. Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, and then in the modern era, Floyd Mayweather.
For me, I got Ali, Tyson, Roy Jones. I'm gonna put Roy Jones. That's just my preference. I like Floyd Mayweather, and I like for five. I gotta put either Sugar. I like Sugar Ray Leonard. I like Sugar Ray.
Although
that's
he
a
didn't
tough
beat
one.
Hagler.
Yeah, this is a tough one. But for me, Muhammad Ali, Hagler, Pernell Whitaker, Sugar Ray Leonard, and Mike Tyson.
Nice.
Bet. Okay.
Nice.
Well, look, OG. Look here.
Thank you
Hey,
so
man,
much,
let's
Tony,
go
for
ahead and get
coming.
that man a hand right here.
thank y'all for having me on.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Knowledge.
Wait,
Yes,
man,
sir.
Yeah.
we thank you for coming. We thank you for coming on, bro. We want you to plug your book one more time. We want you to plug that class again this Saturday, man, at 9 o'clock over there for Veterans Parkway in Woodbridge, Virginia. Go ahead, let's go.
Okay. Well, here's the book one more time. The Beast Within, a must read. I'm telling you, and I'm not just trying to tell you to get sales, but I'm telling you, this is the
No
best
Scottie Pippen here,
seller
huh?
out the trunk of my car. I'm telling you.
That's right.
You know, I didn't
And we
reach
gonna come.
the bestseller list yet, but I sold
It's
over
coming.
2,000 copies out of the trunk of my car.
That's what's up.
All right.
It's
Beast
okay.
Within,
The Beast
the Beast
Within, guys.
Within, still the champ.
Yep, and we will
And
definitely
you
be
can reach me at www.dabeast, the Beast.
The Beast. And it's also at the
Within.
bottom, ladies and gentlemen, in the
STC.
scroll. Yes, sir.
Okay.
right.
STC.
All right.
You got it.
All right. Well,
Now, I ain't got my
Well,
glasses on. There you go.
no, it's
There you
okay.
go.
It's okay,
You didn't
OG.
see
It's
it,
all
baby.
We want to
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Tony.
Thank
you, sir.
Yes.
And then
Salute.
also I have some merchandise. I got Iron Sharpen Iron T-shirts.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
And how can we get that?
to let you know and see Faith Journey Custom Apparel.
Okay. And how?
Gotcha.
And
Is
how
that on the
can we-
website?
Yeah. How can we in the audience get that?
And my wife usually handles that part for me.
Okay, bet. So we can hit you up on your Facebook page. Just you want people
Yeah,
to
it's on my
Can we go to the website?
Yeah.
We can go to the
Yeah.
website and get it, can we? Okay.
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 Many
Definitely.
places. Get the merch.
And then
Yes.
what was
Let it
that?
go. Go ahead, bro. Let go ahead.
And
What you
also
got?
y'all
What
can
else?
reach me. Y'all can come get that good bomb workout in. Y'all gonna fall in love with it.
need it.
You gonna be getting a good hell of a workout in. Get that heart rate up, and then at the same time you're gonna be learning the self defense.
There it is.
While having fun. But I'm gonna be at Veterans Park this weekend.
Boxing boot
Veterans
camp.
Park Community Center, Saturday at 9:30.
Bet.
The address is 14300 Veterans Drive, Woodbridge, Virginia.
There
Again,
it is.
you got it? Okay.
No, go ahead, bro. If you need to repeat it
Absolutely.
again, go ahead. We got it on the we got it on the
It's on
screen
the
as
screen,
well.
yeah.
Okay, I see. There you go, my man. With the
Yep,
plug in.
we got you
With the
covered,
plug in.
OG.
Y'all the bomb. Y'all official.
Hey, look here. Hey, look
Absolutely.
here, man. Every time, like I said, every time we got a huge fight and stuff like that, man, we want you on to get your perspective, okay?
Okay, I appreciate it.
All right, bro. We love you, bro. We want
Okay,
you to take
sir.
care.
Okay,
All
thank
right,
y'all.
Thanks,
for
sir.
having me.
All right.
All right,
Salute.
Thanks,
Salute.
champ. All right, sir.
All right, bro. Okay, cool. What y'all
That
think?
was
That
very
pretty
good.
good.
That
That
was
was good.
awesome.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Absolutely.
He was very
Absolutely.
good.
Absolutely.
So I want to ask Ron and Fred. So I ain't arguing or nothing, but like, what's the reason
No,
for leaving
what's
Floyd out y'all top 5? Like, what's the?
I said Floyd.
I told him my top
Oh, you
five.
said
I
bro.
said Floyd. I
You
said
did say
Floyd.
Floyd.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
That might have been Mo.
I gotta repeat it again.
No, I
for you,
said
bro.
Floyd.
Damn, I thought
We
for
all
sure
said
somebody
Floyd.
did.
Yeah, we all.
Hold on.
Everybody said Floyd.
My bad, fellas. My bad.
Tony didn't say Floyd. Tony
Hold
didn't
on.
say Floyd.
Yeah,
Oh,
neither
hold
do
on.
I.
Hold on.
Boo.
I got Aaron Pryor, Floyd Mayweather, Marvin Hagler, Sweet Pete Whitaker, and Roy Jones.
Right. You did.
Those are my 5.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
what's
love
up?
Floyd.
Thanks, cuz. We appreciate you.
What's up with the football, man? We getting into the football.
Yeah, man, yeah.
I'm ready to
Yeah,
hear.
let's
what
hit on
Ron
it real
gotta
quick.
say.
Let's hit on it.
Real quick, you already know HTTR. Yes, indeed.
Oh man.
Tommy Terrific
Dominated them
ain't
people.
that guy.
Dominated them
Said
people.
Going terrific.
Dominated them people.
Okay.
Hey,
Dominated them people.
Delirious. And
With
y'all
Chase
say we
Young.
delirious.
Hey, listen.
I'm done. I'm
That
telling
was a
you,
good
we
win.
take it.
That was
Hey,
a good
listen.
win for them.
We
Hey,
take
listen.
it.
Hey, listen. Hey, you know what's crazy? Hey, y'all remember probably about 5 weeks ago when Fred hit on the group chat? Man, we might not ever win another game. Whoever thought it would be Tampa Bay? Remember when he said that? And I was like, I'll take that bet. Whoever thought it would be Tampa Bay?
They both all
Right. But whoever thought it would be Tampa, and listen, this is what we're dealing with in the NFL this year. This is going to be one of the most interesting seasons in a very long time. I'm telling you, I can see it, man. Look, both conferences are going to go down to the end of the season, man. I'm telling you, I can already see it. It's going to be a wild week 16. I'm sorry, week 17 and week 18. Watch what I tell you. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
I think first, kudos to the Washington football team, man. That was a good win. That was a good.
Yeah, they
win.
dominated them. They dominated them.
I think I agree with Ron, man. It's that shit is all over the place right now,
Yeah.
bro. It's hard to who you think will win the Super Bowl, who even
Any
you think
given
gonna
Sunday,
go to the
cuz.
Super Bowl. Like it's tough, man. You got Tennessee leading the AFC. Like who would have thought that 4 weeks ago? Like especially
There you
when
go.
Derrick Henry went down. Like
That's right. That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? So
That's
it's just like one thing I will say.
Hold up.
I've been saying it for a while. Go ahead, real quick.
No. You finish. You finish because I'm going to address this Cowboy fan that just made a comment. You go right ahead, Jay. Will go ahead. I'm gonna bake you, Marcus. Go ahead.
I will say.
Tired of you.
I've been saying this for a while. I'm gonna say it again. I'm not afraid of the damn Tampa Bay Buccaneers at all. It ain't even got nothing to do with y'all.
Right.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of Tampa Bay. I mean, like we could play the whole shoulda, woulda, coulda game. That first game we played them, I don't do that, so we lost.
That's
But
right.
I'm not afraid of the secondary. I'm not afraid of the run game. It's literally Tom Brady, bro. Like it's them linebackers and Tom Brady, and that front four they got.
The front four, that's right.
front
But
four
you know
play.
what's crazy? We ran it right down the front four's throat. But
That's
hold
what
on,
I'm saying.
let me address Marcus Elliott for a second, bro, because he keeps saying this, and and I've kind of ignored it.
Go ahead. Marcus,
You keep saying listen, but this just like a DMV Cowboy fan. I'm not talking about you, This is just like a DMV Cowboy fan. Always minimize our losses and maximize their wins. Man, you lucky I'm at home, man, because I want to say, look, I'm trying to be respectful towards my father, but what in the F do you mean Brady came here with an empty gun? He just won games without Gronk and AB. The first thing y'all always want to say is Brady didn't have this or that. Well, guess what? He had it all when he beat y'all. And Mr. Marcus Elliott, you and all the rest of you DMV Cowboy fans, none of y'all gave us a chance. None of y'all gave us a chance. Now all of a sudden Brady came here with an empty gun. I think he just won what? 3 out of 5 without AB and Gronk. But now all of a sudden because he played us. He came with an empty gun.
He won like 4 out of 5, man.
I got an open disclaimer. I didn't even give us a damn chance.
Nobody did, but what I'm telling you is, don't minimize our losses.
Right.
I'm sorry. Don't minimize our wins. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Don't minimize our wins, because I mean, if that's the case, no excuses about that Denver game and the ass whooping y'all took against Denver. And I'm not really trying to go there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, look, like BA said. If y'all don't know this, BA says this every single week. And it's simple. Any given Sunday. He says that, he's been saying that BA been saying that for 4 straight weeks. Any given Sunday, bro.
He said, so you look at Marcus' question. He said, question, did the WFC...
Oh, man, sit down somewhere. You ain't even a real Cowboy fan. You a DMV Cowboy fan. Let's go. Let's keep moving, man.
One thing about it, now, Tampa, they fell victim to a trap game. That's exactly what happened, man. They looked at it. They looked at the film. They realized y'all were garbage on offense, and then defense is not where it needs to be.
Well, it's last in the league against the pass.
so they came in there a little cocky, because when have you ever known Brady to challenge the coverage like that? You understand what I'm saying? And it's the same thing that happened to us with Denver. But that's what makes the NFL special, and that's why we love it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't take anybody for granted in the National Football League.
Especially the last 15 years. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. It goes back to what BA said on any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday.
But let me ask you guys this before we depart, man. That damn Bill Belichick, man. That damn Mac Jones.
I tried to tell y'all that. I told y'all the Bill Belichick fact. I keep telling y'all, man.
If that dude ain't a mastermind, I don't know what the hell is, man.
Of course he is. Greatest coach of all time. NFL coach of all time.
And what it
Hands
is,
down.
It's a simple. Let me tell you something. It's just a simple process with him. Hey, you know what? We got great offensive linemen. We got a nice running game. We got a little quick, short, little throwing. You know what I'm saying? Passing game or what have you. We got our quarterback throws precision, accurate. You know what I'm saying? Passes or what have you. He anticipates well. And then let's get to the defense, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, gosh, man, they are just put that. Look here.
That's Bill Belichick, man. That's what he do.
They doing the damn thing, man. I am thoroughly impressed, you know what I'm saying, in terms of their performance, man.
Hey, listen, the 2 young bucks probably a tad bit just too young, but hey, listen, man, you remember, man, Fred, a lot of Giants fans gave those 2 Super Bowl ring credits to Bill Belichick. They was like, that was Bill Belichick, because both of those teams won by defense. You remember those 2 Super Bowls they won with Belichick and Parcells? Those were defensive, and Bill Belichick had his whole entire hands covered on that defense.
It was their defense, and it was Otis Anderson.
No question. Run that ball. That's right.
Defense and Otis goddamn Anderson.
I'm not sold on the whole New England thing just yet, fellas. Like, I'm gonna let y'all have it. I ain't sold just yet, man. They gonna have to believe more for me. I hope so. But look though, real quick before we get off, I'm surprised at y'all, man. So we talked about all this. I was gonna wait. I let everybody talk. Go ahead, bro. Now I done been vouching for my dog for a while. Now why we ain't talking about Cam Newton and the half-ass couple plays he had and he made the most.
We gonna find out Sunday.
Yeah.
We gonna find out Sunday.
Hold on. Check this out now. He said he ain't sold on New England, but you sold on
Cam Newton.
Come on, man. That ain't MVP. That ain't MVP.
Hold on. When did I ever say I'm sold on Cam? All I said was we didn't talk about it. We didn't talk about it.
Because he ain't worthy talking about it.
Y'all putting words in my mouth. I never said I was sold. All I said was he came back. He scored 2 touchdowns. Hold on. And they beat the hell out of the Cardinals. So why is that not worth talking about?
Minus Jordan and Pippen. They beat the Cardinals minus Jordan and Pippen.
So hold on. So we gonna say they beat the hell out of Colt McCoy.
What's up, Chuck?
McCoy didn't just beat the hell out of the previous team they played last week.
Hey, Cam scored that 1 yard run. I'm bad.
Guess what? We gonna find out this week.
We'll find out Sunday.
We gonna find out Sunday. That's right.
If he do his thing on Sunday, we're going to talk about him on Wednesday. Or next Wednesday. The next time we get on the show. We're going to talk about it.
Group chat, group text, all day Sunday.
Because I got 2 Redskins fans in here. I'm a definitely. Y'all don't think I'm a goddamn.
Well, look, it ain't never stopped you before. So I don't know why I stopped there.
I'm telling you that right now.
Hey,
All right,
CB, what's
before
up,
y'all
CB? What's
go-
up, home?
before
Chucky
y'all
Blankly.
go, hot topic, real quick, because I love to throw a couple curveballs
Oh,
at you.
shit.
All right, here we go. Who is the one athlete not living you would want to have a conversation with? By far, for me, it is Muhammad Ali. That
Kobe
man
Oh,
went
let's go.
through
Okay. Yeah,
went
that's
through a
easy for
name
me.
change from Cassius Clay, being called all kinds of names, standing up, and he's the reason why a lot of us have what we
Right.
have today. Who you guys got?
Kobe
One
Bryant.
athlete.
Kobe
Jim
Bryant
Brown.
hands down.
Jim
Jim Brown.
Brown.
Jim Brown.
Wait,
Yup.
Jim
For
Brown
me-
passed away.
Yeah. Jim Brown passed away.
No,
When?
no,
Jim
I
Brown
thought
ain't dead.
He's not. He's
Jim
still
Brown
living.
ain't dead.
Damn, Fred.
Jim Brown.
Put him in the grave.
Damn, Fred.
I know Jim Brown passed away,
I
guys.
said not
No.
living.
No.
Not living.
Oh, Google that. Is Jim Brown dead, man? I
Man, he's
No.
alive,
He's
man.
not dead. He's not
Somebody
dead.
look that shit up, man. I know
He's
Jim
old
Brown
as a
passed away.
motherfucker, but he's still alive.
Jim Brown's still
Yes.
alive. Nah.
Nah, Jim
Probably
Brown
still
passed
beating
away,
his
man.
girlfriend and shit.
Hey, man, somebody Google that
Pick
shit.
somebody else.
He's not.
Somebody else.
He's alive.
He's not
No,
dead,
for sure
Fred.
He's
dead.
alive.
Okay, damn, Jim,
Who
man,
else
damn,
you
Jim
got?
Brown's
Oh, who else you got? Who else?
Oh, that's Muhammad Ali then.
For me,
Okay.
it'd be Jack Johnson. For me.
Okay,
Jack
bet.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bet.
Lim Bias.
It's
Oh, Lynn
yeah.
Bias.
Lynn
Wow.
Bias.
Hey.
I just want to talk to him, man.
Yes,
I just want,
Lord.
like, I would just like to.
Kobe.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I said from the
I think
jump.
Jay Will
Kobe.
already said Kobe.
Me. That's
Yeah.
hands down. That ain't no
Yeah,
questions about
for
it.
sure.
Oh, which
Wow.
Coach beat the 49ers. Okay.
Yeah, because Mo just asked who did they beat the previous week. They beat the
Okay.
49ers the previous week.
Oh, good.
49ers up and
Hey,
down every week.
Kudos for him. I still ain't so. I mean, do it against the football team, and we'll talk about you. But you don't get no shine after
Yeah,
you
but
come
that
in for
one
like
year,
a,
yeah.
I mean, for half a quarter. Come on now.
He ain't even did what?
And if
Did that
anybody
one
knows
little-
Cam, it's Ron Rivera.
yeah, 1 yard run. I'm back.
I hope he's back against the football team, though.
I feel like we got this win in the bag. That's just me.
Hey,
I don't know about
I
that.
don't know. Hey,
Listen.
hold
Are
your
we
in the
putting
bag.
money on it?
Hold your
You know
We just
I'm
sat here and talked for an hour.
Yeah,
We just
hold
sat here
your
talking an
break.
hour how nothing is
Are we
guaranteed each
placing
Sunday. You
bets?
talking about the
What you
sorriest
having?
team in the NFC East it got
Are
something in
we
the bag.
placing bets? We can keep receipts right now. I'm taking
Nah.
bets.
Oh, she
tonight.
taking it.
I ain't betting
Ain't
on none
no
of
betting
them.
with them or against them.
Look at Jay Will. What you got? You got it?
I'm
How
gonna
much
watch
you
it.
want to put on it?
She
Evan?
trying to see you on it.
Because I know she talking to
This
me.
shit
How much
on
you
the
want to
air.
put on it?
Hey, what's our
I
usual
know she
bet?
talking to me. I know she talking to me.
That's
Bet
it.
that 100. Bet that
That's
100
the
back
ball
that you
right
made.
there.
That
Yeah, let
asinine
me
bet
get
you
my-
made.
let
You
me
try to
get
get
my
your
ball
100 back.
that I
We can
already
do
bet
that.
before.
We can do that. We can do
Y'all
that.
heard it
Put that
here.
shit on. Yeah, put that shit on.
It's on the air. It's on the
Y'all
air.
heard that
It's
shit.
in
Me
there.
and Ebony locked in
Washington
We ain't gotta put it on the air. We know it's good.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we know it's good.
He's,
Let's go
okay,
Cam.
okay. OG, you said he's suffering from something. Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about Jim Brown. Okay, I thought he passed away. Damn, I'm sorry about that.
No.
Fred
Okay,
done killed my
Yeah, but
man.
he's not.
By the way, you
I'm
killed
trying to
off,
put my man
Already
down,
put the
man.
man in the grave.
killed
Fred,
off Don
Fred,
King
Fred.
too in the previous show. You said rest in peace, Fred, to Don King, and he's not dead either.
Don
So-
King.
Don King
Yeah.
is dead, ain't he?
No, he's
Don King
not.
is dead.
No,
not?
he ain't
Oh,
dead.
okay.
He ain't
Girl,
dead.
what you talking about?
No,
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I thought he was dead.
no, he's not.
Hey,
Where
we
the hell
put
is he?
people in
Hey,
nursing homes and
he ain't scamming
Who you
motherfuckers
talking
no
about?
more.
Right, exactly. Who you talking about? Bernard King? We talking about Don King.
Come on, dog. You said Jim Brown. Cut the crap.
I mean, really.
Don't move the goalposts on that.
Yeah,
one.
really.
Hey, Fred, you gonna have to wear that like you wearing that T-shirt. Man. You gonna have
It's
to wear
all
that.
good, man. Hey, I thought the dude was dead, man. My bad, Jim Brown. I
my
still love you, bro.
God.
Yeah.
I still would like to meet you. So, dead or alive, goddamn. So
Well,
it
we
is
want to
what it is.
remind you, family, it's Thanksgiving. We hope that you all have a wonderful, marvelous, fabulous holiday season. We're going to spend time with our family as well.
We're not here next
we
week.
won't see you next week, but we'll see you the week after. Any other final thoughts, fellas, before we go out for the evening? Thank you guys so much for joining us. We always appreciate your support.
No, my final thought is, man, hey, you're doing a fucking good job, man. So everybody give Ebony a hand. You're doing a great job,
Bless
man.
your heart.
So yeah, we just want to give you your we just want to give you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? You're doing a great job. Keep up
Thank
the
you,
good work.
baby.
Yeah, so that's my
Appreciate it.
final thought. in
Keep a
terms of
level
right
head. We appreciate it. Thanks. Okay.
Really, Ron?
Please stay level.
Really?
Like blowing a balloon, the head be so big. You tell us something like that.
Haters gonna hate, lovers
No.
gonna
Hey,
love.
See, here we go. See, you should have never told her. See, here we go. Can't even take credit and just be humble, can't he?
Evelyn
You just gotta
Champagne,
run with it.
Evelyn Champagne King over here. I know.
Ron.
I'll be good. Don't.
Y'all see I got my all
Dun, dun, dun,
season shirt on tonight. Whatever.
Hey,
Whatever. Listen, family, we'll see you again.
Fred, I'll be good.
Ron, you really
Better than before.
right?
No one loves your mom. I'll be good.
Hey, I ain't came with it. I don't
Hey,
mind.
hey, listen,
You
listen.
look like an 88 R&B singer, though,
Wait
right
a minute.
there.
Hey,
Wait a
listen,
minute.
hey, listen, hey, listen, hey, listen.
Let me get my
Hey, listen.
bottle together. I really be.
Hey, listen, we won't be here next week like Fred said, but I can't emphasize this enough, and I don't say it just to say it. We appreciate every last single person who has subscribed, who takes the time out of their evening to listen to us ramble and talk sports for an hour and 15 minutes. I'm going to tell you something. I got love for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all could be doing something else or anything else. Just want to say we love y'all. Appreciate the support. Everybody have a safe and happy Thanksgiving.
My final thought is I hope this fight is as good as the last fight that we watched. Hopefully it can compare.
It better
I'm ready
be.
for it. I'm ready
Better
for it.
be.
Oh, y'all want to
Will?
put a bet on
My
that
final
too?
thoughts is the same. Is the same, man. I think. Well, I know we got something great going here, man, and I appreciate all the loyal fans that come every week. I see some of the same names every week. You know what I'm saying? So I just shout out to y'all, shout out to everybody,
family.
and everybody, including my guys up here and the fans that come in every week, man. Y'all have a safe holidays.
All right.
We'll see y'all in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
sir.
Hold on. Hey, Arnold Harper. Hey, man, that Georgia shit, you need to go ahead and sit down with that bullcrap, man, because
really.
Alabama is coming. So you must go ahead with that bullcrap.
I'm going to bet you on that. Y'all, man.
Hey, see you in Atlanta.
Love Georgia this year.
Hey,
Love 'em.
I changed my stance, and I told
Love Georgia.
Hart I backed out of our bet because I'm on their side.
Love
I'm
Georgia.
betting with the Georgia Bulldogs.
That's right. I've been telling y'all this since week one. Week one,
I
Georgia.
changed
I've
my
been telling
stance.
y'all this.
I was going with UGA by 10. I mean Alabama by 10 plus. Hell no, Georgia got that.
Love Georgia. I don't like Georgia. I love them. Love Georgia.
Okay, hey,
Since week one.
We gonna see
Happy
you.
Turkey Day, everybody. We love y'all.
Peace.
All right, John, Chuckies, we see you.
Y'all
Have a good day.
next week.
Everybody.
They will